and welcome back, my darling diamonds in the rough. I am your favorite talking stone, and today we are back with some more daily puzzles. Now, let's just hop right into Wordle, and as always, we have our favorite starting word, jazzy. What will we get? Absolutely nothing. But isn't that fun? Even with nothing gotten, we have so much to learn and live from. Let's go... I was going to say plead, but unfortunately, that... we already used the A. So... plots. Like a plots of land, or plots of land, plural. Thing. A thing. Ooh. A thing is... one of my favorite words to refer to something that is indescriptive, I should say. You don't want to, or you either don't want to or can't give a description for whatever reason, so you say thing, thingy, thingama-what's-its, thingama-who, thingama-that, thingama-that. Right. We start with the T, then we have no idea. Tired. Oh, tired. Oh, that would be a good guess. And it's actually a great guess because it's T-I something E-R. Which is probably tiger now that, well, not tiger. We can think about it, but yes. If you're tired tonight and just want to go to sleep and drift off to the lovely world of dreams, then you and I are on the same boat. I am doing this even later than usual, and I am just very... what's the word? Somber? Sophomoric? Very sleepy, very eepy. And if you are also very tired, take a rest. Let me yap into your dreams. But as we continue, timer. That's a nice little guess. And it is correct. Wow, we completely rocked that Wordle. Isn't that just simply fantastic? Now, why don't we see if we can keep this hot streak going? Is it really a hot streak if it's one? Probably not, but let's pretend it is, and keep this going with some mini. That's right, and we'll start with practical joke. A goof, a gaff, a prank, who knows? Halloween costume that often includes suspenders and a fake mustache. What's that term? Suspenders and a fake mustache. That's hipster. Unfortunately, hipster is much more than 5 letters, but a hipster is the main vibe I'm getting from that. Right, let's move on. Best Picture winner at the 2025 Oscars. I did not watch the Oscars. Ooh, this is a dangerous territory we've been so far. Not getting even close. Ingredients in beer and bread. Wheat. It was today. I've had some relatives over, and one of them said that beer and bread... beer is just liquid bread. And that stuck in my mind. I believe the process for making them is fairly similar. Like fermenting wheat... or something like that. I'm gonna be honest, I've never made alcohol. I have made bread, pretzels more specifically, and it was a really nice experience, but I haven't made it since. It's actually not that bad at all, to be honest. Maybe I should do it again, because it was a pretty fun day. Or, actually, I had to let the dough rise overnight, so it was multiple days, but it was a pretty fun experience. 10 out of 10 would recommend. Have in one's possession to own. That's nice. Reaction to an awful pun. I'm thinking cringe. But wins? Groan? Ooh, I don't know. Puts on TV. Puts on TV. This could be like a pun, like puts, like golf puts. Or maybe like betting puts, but I don't believe so. I believe it's puts on TV, turns on, change the channel to... we don't know. Total legend informally. Goat. Well, GOAT is more than a total legend. It's the legend. Like my GOAT of basketball, the white mamba himself, Ryan Scalabrine. So inspirational, man. Ooh, just a little bit of goofing. Alright, BLT condiment. Well, that's like mayo, I'd say. But that would mean wheat is wrong. Oh, because it is wrong. It's yeast, not meat. Sorry, wheat. It's yeast instead of meat. Oh my gosh, I'm saying meat instead of wheat. I don't know why. But yes, yeast and flour or wheat. Well, I guess wheat isn't necessarily flour. So maybe I should have gotten yeast. But yes, it goes back to that beer being liquid bread. But yeast. Okay, we got that. Alright, we want 5. All over again. A new. I think that's a new. I think that goes. Practical joke. A gag. Ooh. That's a word you don't hear too often. Normally a gag would be like something you'd buy from a shop, like maybe fake vomit. Well, that's a more crass gag, but those, I remember those little prank things would be called gags on like the tags when I'd go into a store. But yeah, that was rarely ever when I went to a store and saw like pranking equipment. Yeah, I don't really remember. But I do remember visiting stores like that. I also remember visiting a magic store when I was a kid. A store dedicated to the, like, you know, sleight of hand magic. Which, you know, I cannot actually recall a magic store in real life that I've been to in a while. But I just have this distinct memory of going inside of a store specifically for magic. Anyway, we continue. Halloween costume that often includes suspenders and a fake mustache. Why am I thinking mango? I'm not in a fruity mood today, so I don't know why I'm thinking of that, but we'll continue. Best Picture winner at the 2025 Oscars. Again, I did not watch movies. Is it 25 oh my gosh, 2025 Oscars already happened? I feel like that would be an end of the year thing, as in celebrating 2025 rather than being off of 2024, but I guess that's just my lack of experience with the Oscars in general. Reaction to an awful poem. I'm thinking groans, because it is, or groan. I just was spelling it wrong in my head. Oh, that's nice. Puts on TV. We don't know. Halloween costume that often includes suspenders and a fake mustache. Oh, it might not be go to the end either. Huh. Suspenders and a fake mustache. Yeah, I'm thinking Markiplier. I don't know why I'm thinking Markiplier, but I'm thinking Markiplier. And Best Picture winner at the 2025 Oscars. Anora. Ooh, I really don't know. Halloween costume that often includes suspenders and a fake mustache. Let's see. Marco. I'm feeling like it's a Marco. I don't really know. But it wouldn't be like this puts on TV. Oh, puts on TV? Why am I thinking Axe? Yeah, that's not correct. Alright, so this is not. Axe is not correct. Puts on TV. You know what? I'm going to bring out the auto check. We are so close, but so far. It's just not Axe. That's it. Not Marco. Marno. Marlo. Marpo. Marto. I don't know. And puts on TV. Puts on TV, I'm thinking changes the channel. But what is something that starts with an A or even just ends with an S for puts on TV? I don't know. Marto, Mario. thinking Margot, no. Marco with a K, Marlowe, Marbo. I don't know. I'm gonna have to reveal a square. Mario! Oh, I definitely get the fake mustache, but suspenders? I thought he wore his, like, overalls. Are those counted as suspenders? Oh, wow, I'm surprised. Puts on TV. AI. I don't know. I don't know this. Puts on TV. AI. Something S. Ames? No. I'm gonna have to give up. This is... Oh, wow, that hurts. That definitely hurts. Airs and Honora. Okay. Wow, that was a bit of a blunder on my part. I do apologize. I think next time we will do better. And I'll have to make up for it. I believe I knocked it out of the park with the mini yesterday. So maybe the high did go to my head. Just maybe. I am a bit of an egotistical person, so... and prideful, of course. So I can't say it didn't go to my head, but I'm thoroughly humbled. That being said, I do want my comeuppance, my comeback, with the connections. So let us begin. Right. Either kinder, like kindergarten, kindle, well that's more kindling. I was going to say kindling for firewood. Or kinder meaning just young, or a kinder egg. That type of treat for children. But kinder, I'm thinking young, is mainly the thing that I'm associating with it. Dice, a game of chance. That is what I'm leaning. I often say roll the dice to just say, go with the flow, whatever happens, happens. Let luck decide for me, or fortune decide for me. But yes, we can do has faces, is a cube, whatever it is. Singular, and that's just one. There is one singular. Die, going along with dice, unfortunately, I feel like that's a definite red herring. But die, to perish. That is also what it could mean. Or die, maybe misspelling of die with a Y to mean colored something like tie-dye a t-shirt. But let us continue. Oxen. I know the year of the ox is one of the zodiac. However, this is oxen, plural. Maybe it's a plural that is not with the S's at the end. I remember watching an excerpt of a comedy special about plurals. Is it like, what is the plural of X, and then they'll apply X as, like, I forget exactly what it is, and I definitely would butcher it. Like the plural of box is boxes. No, it was the other way around. The plural of ox is oxen. Thus, it must follow that the plural of box is, you guessed it, boxen. But the plural, okay, that's wrong. But the plural of moose must be, you got it, moosin. I'm not nearly as charismatic, funny, or trained as much, says the comedian. But if you search up boxen, you should find something in regards to it. I recommend it. Anyway, moving on. Special, like maybe a dinner special, or maybe something the heart treasures. Dear. That is a misspelling of dear, like dear to me. Or it could just be like a horned animal, like an oxen. That's interesting. Lice. They live in your hair. They're quite the pests. Pests. I don't know why I'm butchering my T's, but yes, lice. They're quite the nuisance. Unique. That goes along with special and whatnot. as in one of a kind. A sheep. Obviously, it could be like a literal sheep that you'd find on a farm with oxen. And maybe do ewes? Well, ewes are a female sheep. I don't know why I said ewes when I couldn't say sheep in general. Have horns? I know rams do. But we'll continue regardless. Or sheep, like wolf in sheep's clothing, a sheep as in a follower, yada yada yada. Squid. This could be Squid Games, or this could be like an actual squid. Like, what is, oh shoot, is this, oh, I forget what the actual classification of a squid is, because it's not a fish, is it? It's not a mollusk, is it? Do mollusks need to be shelled? It's in the same family of octopus, I believe. I just have not looked into, like, genus and whatever of animals in such a long time. But yes, squid, the animal, maybe some seafood, like cut squid, or dried squid, maybe? We don't know. Angst, like edge, anger, whatever, like teenage angst is what you're really thinking of. Mice. It rhymes with dice. It's also a plural. Like deer is a plural, oxen is a plural, sheep is a plural. Now that's silly guess, but it could be the correct one. Plural of an animal that does not involve an S. Actually, I might try, but let's continue. Worst. I'm thinking like bratwurst. Like wurst, the sausage. Or maybe it's just worst, spelled incorrectly, like worst. Like, I am the worst at the mini. As proven by me a few minutes ago. Well, I'm not that bad, but, you know, I deserve the shame when I lose, and I deserve the praise when I beat it. Anyways, remarkable. This goes along with, like, unique and special. Like, it has an interesting thing about it, I suppose. And shrimp. This could mean small. This could mean, well, small or an actual shrimp. Though, I will say this. This could tie in with kinder, as in, like, young, youthful, tiny. Anything else that means tiny, perchance. Squid would be a very big, what is it? Leap. Anyway, I'm gonna do what I said before. Mice, oxen, sheep, and deer. Animal plurals that do not involve the letter, well, sheep has S, but do not end in S. That is an interesting one. Oh, it's wrong. How it goes. That is how it goes. And I guess suppose lice is plural, if you consider lice an animal. I guess yeah, I suppose it is, though. I consider it more of a bug. Even though bugs are animals, I would suppose. I forget the technicality of this, but yeah, no, they are animals. Anyways, what could it be? To die, to perish, or singular die. Kinder. I'm thinking small, youthful. Shrimp, tiny. Oh wait, let's go the other way. Or let's say the other one. Remarkable, unique, special, and one more. One more that just means, how do I say it? Standing above the rest. Like, one of a kind. A true gem. Anything that means that? Deer, lice. Let's see. No, nothing else that means. Oh, I'll try kinder. Should I try kinder? No, I should not try kinder. I'm going to try kinder regardless. Just to see if we get three of a kind. Of course it is one away. Of course. So I do believe it's special, unique, and remarkable. It's not kinder, but what else could it be? To me, one of a kind. Well, anyway, let me shuffle this. Just to get this at the same level so I can just mentally check it off. Well, this is fun, scrolling through shuffling. Oh, but it's not really... It really does not want to be on the same line. Wow. Wow! That is silly. Please go on the same line so I can just organize you mentally. Please? I might just take the closest one. Oh, that... Oh! Okay, no mind. This is good. This is good. So those three we're going to mentally check off. Maybe if we find something else that means... I mean, we could go dear. Like, you are dear to me. But I feel like that has to be just... You were special. You were... I'm going to go with dear. I believe it would have to be the other sort of spelling. Yeah, it would. That's unfortunate. Alright. So mentally we have these locked together. And I would say sheep, deer, and oxen as horned animals, but we tried it with mice, and we didn't even get one missing. So, unfortunately, we're on the back burners here. We have one more guess, and we do not have anything solved. That is quite unfortunate indeed. So let's see what we can cook here. What can we do? Right, so shrimp and lice are both buggy, I would say, for lack of a better term. But unfortunately, we're not going to send that yet. Or maybe no vertebrae? Though that seems like a stretch, especially when we have plural animals that are, how do you say this, not together. A singular remark. I think it might be singular with these three, but I'm not going to guess it yet. But I will mentally check it off. A squid, a kinder, not lice, but not a mice. Maybe add an N. Mince. Mince. Dine. No. Bratwurst. Or worse as in like a sausage. But wurst has to be like, it has to be bratwurst. It has to go along with that. It has to be like either bratwurst or brat then wurst or sausage. So let's try brat. Brat shrimp? Brat lice? No. I don't know. Well, you do have dice, mice, and lice, which all end in ICE. Fortunately, those are the only three that end in ICE. Squid, kinder, wurst, deer. Angst. An angst, I'm thinking like an edgy teenager, which tie would tie into. But that's not. A sheep, a shrimp, those are insults. You are a sheep, you are a shrimp, you are a mice. It would have to be mouse, though, for that insulting, I suppose, word. You are just a kinder, you are a squid. Okay, I'm loosely into that. So I'm going to seal it off, and instead we have dice, mice, wurst, die, oxen, deer, angst, and lice left. Lice as in they get in your hair. Anything else hair related? Shrimp, singular, no? Angst, die? I don't know. You know, I'm just going to guess what I said before. These four, I'm not sure if singular is correct, but we can hope. And we did hope. Exceptional. Singular is a bit of a stretch. I'm not too big a fan of it, but it was enough to get done. So let us continue. Squid, kinder, die, deer. Right. What can we do with here? Deer, it has to be the animal. Or is it a misspelling of deer? Like, in a way that associates closeness. I don't know. Maybe, let's assume it's that, then. Let's assume it's deer, D-E-A-R, to associate closeness. Kinder, but that's not necessarily a word. Squid, dice, mice, wurst, Worst being worst. Instead of a U, it's an O. And these are one letter off from explaining how others are. I don't know. Angst. No. Let's see. Lice. No. Sheep. I don't know. Oh, we can go German words. Kinder, meaning child, I believe. Wurst, meaning like sausage. What are other German words here? Die, as in the cat, die Katze. Any other German? Ooh. I think we're on a roll, but that's... My German knowledge is not very good. Kinder, die, Wurst. Maybe it's deer, Angst, lice, shrimp, sheep, mice, dice, squid, and oxen. I do like this as clearly German words, but these are the only 3 clearly German words. Because everything else just seems so English to me. But I suppose... What else could we do? Dice. We already have D. Dice, mice. Wait, was this always mice? I've been looking at mice so long that now it feels weird for it to be spelled like that. Anyways, so I believe Kinder, Die, and Wurst are together as German words. Fortunately, I cannot tell what the last one is. It might be Angst, it might be mice. I don't know. So, we will continue. Squid. Oh, squid is a S plus quid. So it might be letter plus currency. Like dice, well that's D plus ice, but ice isn't currency. Oxen, is Zen, XEN a currency? That's, I don't know, maybe? Sheep, mice, Kinder, D, W, Erst, no? SH, Rimp, okay, this is not correct. Yeah, that was a decent track to follow, but we are at a loss. Dice, mice. Well, that's more mince than mice. Huh, as to cut something into little pieces. Maybe it's changed the I to an A, like lace, mace. Dace is not a word, though. So we continue. Deer, Angst, Die, Wurst, Kinder, squid, dice, mice, oxen, sheep. I think oxen might be the German word, but I don't want to send it just yet. I want to continue thinking. Yeah, I'm really at a loss, though. What other things could we do? 3 blind mice? No, that's too much of a stretch. Squid. I think we can go with squid. Like I said before, S-quid. But that's a lot. That's not necessarily the best. Dice. I'm thinking playing dice. Oxen for a farm, maybe. Anything else farm related? No, just, well, sheep is, but other than that, no. Shrimp means tiny. Angst is anger. Ooh, I do believe it's these 3. And I think I'm just going to send it with angst. I'm going to send it with angst. Could be any of these, but... Oh! As I said, German words. I did not know angst was a German word. I hear it so much in English that I forget. Well, this is nice. Now, one more guess for dice. Well, for the last two. And we have dice, mice, squid, deer, lice, shrimp, sheep, and oxen. Right. Well, maybe we can do pests. I don't know if squid count as pests. I don't know if shrimp count as pests, but this would be pests to me. We still have dice, which is interesting. Oh, I'm thinking maybe, what is it? Not Beauty and the Beast, Cinderella. The mice turned into horses. Were there oxen there? I don't know. Okay, I don't believe so. I don't believe this is it. Dice in like a board game, like Monopoly, Yahtzee, something in that regard. But I can't think of anything else I'd follow. Deer. Huh. Yeah, I'm surprised it wasn't plural animals like this. Or did we do mice or squid? Well, regardless, it doesn't matter because when we did it, we didn't get anything in return. We didn't say we were one off. So surprised this wasn't it. Oxen. Huh. We already have deer. So dice. As in to cut up. Or dice as in actual playing dice. Mice. Again, this is a word that has been looking weird to me ever since I kept staring at it. I'm thinking like mince for some reason. Like adding in N. But that doesn't make sense. Shrimp. Well, let's stop highlighting these. Squid. I'm thinking maybe Squid Games. Oh, Squid Games, Dice Games, Sheep Games, Shrimp Games, Lice Games, Deer Games, Mice Games. Well, Dice Games and Squid Games, those are something, I think that could be the connection. The blank games, but what's everything else then? Oxen, Shrimp Games, Lice Games. Would Lice Games be something? Oxen games? Sheep games? I don't know. Alright. Maybe we can go somewhere you'd find on a farm, like sheep, deer. Well, deer you wouldn't find on a farm. Oxen and mice. Well, dice games, squid games, shrimp games, lice games. What would a lice game be? I do think it's something plus game. For one of them, but what's the other? Oxen, deer, and sheep, they're all... I would like to say they all have horns. I'm not too sure about sheep. They're all four-legged mammals that are associated with wildlife. Though an ox plows the fields, or oxen plows the fields. And even so, we know we can't take all of these because when we did plurals, how do I say this? Plural animals, we didn't get anything in return. And I do think it's dice and squid. I'm down for deer. And let's try oxen. And I'm going to send it. And it's wrong. Back to puzzle. Okay. Plural animals identical their singular forms. Okay. I guess I didn't consider shrimp and squid. But yeah, deer and deer, sheep and sheep. Okay, and plural words that are very different from their singular forms. Oh! Plural words that are very different from their singular forms. A dice and die. What's the singular of lice? I don't even know. A mice, a mouse, ox and ox. Is it very different if you're just adding two letters at the end of it? It's definitely different, but is it very different? Huh. I guess it is. Who would have thought? Anyway, that was a bit of a bad stretch for us. But as always, we have one more fun little game to make up for our blunders, our little mistakes. And today's game is... What is today's game? I forgot. No, I didn't forget, because it's Betweenle, where we have to guess the secret word hidden between the other words. Dictionary is sorted in alphabetical order. Entering words tells you if the secret word is placed in the dictionary before or after the answered word. Orange dot tells you if the secret word is close to the top or bottom word. So we start by entering any valid 5-letter word. Enter word will be move up or down. Up, secret word is placed after. If it's moved up, secret word is placed after entered word. Down, secret word is before entered word. Orange dot tells you much closer. Okay. So think of it, I was going to say like higher or lower, but that's not it at all. Number 12 tells you the distance from the secret word to the bottom word is 12% of words in the whole dictionary. Okay. So I think we got this. Daily word. Alright, so why don't we start off with jazzy, as always. Alright, so it's below jazzy, and it's actually much below jazzy. So maybe we can try out rains? It's even lower than rains, but at least it's closer. Weary. It should be above weary. And that is correct. Oh, we are closing the gap a little bit. So in between R and W in the dictionary, as this game says, R and W, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W. I'm thinking along the lines of T. Maybe thorn. We don't like thorns. Oh, it's above thorns. And I guess that means it has to start with an S. Maybe smile. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm smiling. Oh, it's very close to smile. Small. It'll probably be below small. It is. Oh, it's between small and smile, but it's closer to small. Smell. Ooh. That's in between small and smile. And is it? Oh, it's in between them. S, M. Do you want to go? Yeah, it has to be A, B, C, or D, or E. And it has to be above L. I'm going to go... Well, I'm going to do E first. Then above L. Smear. Ooh. Oh! Okay. So, I think it has to be SMA now. We are very close to smear, though. We'll go at the bottom, SMA. SMA, SMA. What could we... what could be the last letter? Smash. That's a nice little word. And that it is smash. How fun. What a nice little game. Very calming, very relaxing, and very doable, which I feel is a bit needed after the 2 blunders we experienced today. But blunders happen, and while there is pain in losing, there is joy in winning, and you cannot know the joy of winning without the pain of losing. Yes, I am, how do you say, coping with this, but we will do better tomorrow. And if we don't, there's always the day after. There's always another chance to improve. And we are improving. Path to success isn't linear, but we will tread it nonetheless with all the bumps and bruises along the road. And thank you all for watching. It does mean a lot to me. It is very appreciated for you to indulge in this silly little hobby of mine. So, thank you. And, as always, have a day. I hope it's a good one. See ya.